Philip, you can start.
Oh, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever we are. I hope I'm audible enough. Can you all hear me? Hello?
Loud and clear. Please go on.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Uh, this afternoon, the agenda is very simple. We are here for the session's annual general meeting. And we want to sincerely apologize for not having it yesterday due to circumstances beyond our control. I wouldn't waste much of your time. We have our session chair on the call who will be giving us a welcome address. Without much ado, I want to invite Madam Shina Oswansa to give us a welcome address. Thank you so much. Shina, please, over to you.
Thank you, Philip. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you once again, and a very good afternoon to the entire SPE community, our dear members, boards, members who are also joining us, and then our partners as well. I can say that the year has been an incredible board year for us, and it feels so surreal. Exactly a year ago, when I got that call to step into the huge shoes of Dr. Rivers Singapore. And I remember when I got the call, I was like, who in their right senses would agree? The guy is on a whole different level of energy, and it would definitely take a crazy person to want to fit into those shoes. But then I guess I was that crazy one a year ago. I clearly remember for the first couple of days after taking over, I just couldn't sleep at night. I was having heart palpitations of how to match up. Then one fine morning, while having my quiet time, I said to myself, why are you worried? You are not expected to be his clone. Take this role and personalize it. Do things your own way. And that was how the heart palpitations stopped. And so we hit the ground running. And I can say that it's been a very good year when I look back at all that we have accomplished over the last 12 years. And I couldn't be happier. I'm truly filled with immense pride and gratitude for the remarkable feats we have chalked as a section. It's been a year of growth, a year of collaborations within and outside of Africa, and other outstanding achievements. Our program calendar has been brimming with enriching events and programs, from our monthly technical meetings to the quarterly technical workshops, YP events, D&I sessions, SPE care donations, career guidance initiatives, student field trips, to workshops of various companies like SLB, Halliburton, Baker, YU Engineering, and Awesome. When it comes to membership, the section has seen a very good upward growth of members, both professionals and students, on a month-to-month basis. One key thing that we are looking at working more on is to reduce the number of our members that relapse year on year, because we realize some, especially for students who transition to become professional, after their 1 year free period is over, a lot of them find it difficult renewing. So those are some of the things that we want to look at to keep increasing our membership. For this board year, one of our major highlights of the year was the planning and the successful execution of the second SPE Ghana Biennial International Summit and Exhibition, which was on the theme Embracing Innovation, Redefining the Future of the Oil and Gas Industry in Africa. Not only did the section deliver excellently on GH Buys, but we also hosted, for the very first time in Ghana, the African Section Officers meeting, the African Young Professionals Away Day and Workshop, and the African Regional Dinner and Awards. And I must say, these were all a resounding success. And the icing on the cake for the Ghana section during this period was winning for the second time in a row the African Young Professional Debate. We also won the MVP of the debate. And then the section also got the highest total score in the debate tournament. So yeah, we've all done very, very well. So on that backdrop, I want to use this opportunity to personally express profound gratitude, first and foremost, to the amazing group of section officers that I've had the opportunity to work with over this period. The section would not have seen this much growth without the dedication and passion that the section officers have for SPE. It's been a very good teamwork. So once again, I say thank you so very much. And the next group that my sincerest appreciation goes to is also the companies that heeded to our call when we needed funds for our GH buys and all the other activities, especially Ghana Gas, SLB, Petroleum Commission, GNPC, Rig World, Kenyon, Jackrig, Modec, etc. I want to thank you all very much. There's no way we can do all of this without your financial support, and we are very, very grateful for you for doing that. And also our programs. Every time we have to call on speakers, different people to come and speak at our programs, they give up their time because they don't charge us. So we are very, very, I want to also use this opportunity to personally thank you, our speakers, those who volunteered to be moderators, and then also the various volunteers that we had for planning the various events that we've had across the year, especially for GH buys and then YP programs and the dinner. And then all the other sections across the African region and outside who, whenever we call on, they are also very ready to come on board for collaborations. And talking about collaboration, one of the latest one that we have done as a section is the signing of an MOU with the Chemical and Mining Division of the Ghana Institute of Engineering. And for me, I see this as one of a very good partnership going forward. My tenure would not have been this successful without the unwavering support also of the African Regional Director, Ms. Ogogo Effium, and then our current section director, Dr. Riverson Opon. The past section directors, Mr. Atoyedu, Mrs. Celestina Kisi, and a whole lot of others who made a big difference in us attaining this height. And so to every single person or organization that has helped the section this past year in any way or form, I say a very big ayuku to all of you. So as my tenure comes to a successful end, I encourage every member and all stakeholders to continue showing immense support to the section and especially to the new incoming chairperson and the new board, and to also continue engaging actively in all our section activities, because that's the only way we can continue to positively impact our industry. I think I'll just end here because, I will go with the current trend that's going on. That if I say everything right now, the incoming section chair will not have anything to say. So I think I'll end it here. Thank you all so very much. Over to you, Philip.
Thank you so much, Shina. I want to cry, but they say a man does not cry, so I'm holding my tears. We want to have Dr. Rivenson to give us Dr. Rivenson to give us an address. Is Dr. Rivenson on the call? I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's using a different handle. But if he's not here, and Shina, please, we are back to you to give us the the sessions, the chair's reports, stroke the various committee reports, as we move on and wait for Dr. Robinson.
No, that's what you're doing for the everything, yeah. So, but Riverson should be on. Let me check.
He's not. I've checked. We can take
so you can go on
comments.
Yes, when he joins.
Yes, when he joins.
Okay.
When he joins.
Are
All
we
right. So
recording?
yes, we are.
Okay, good.
We are. Shina, did you say you've given the report, the summary of the report already?
Yes, that's all in your slides that you are giving. So it's going to give an overview so that there will not be any repetition. So go ahead.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. So as you can all see on the screen, this is the agenda for today. We'll have a brief about SPE membership, major programs that we had, student chapter, key challenges, MOU, awards and recognitions, and the board for the 2024-2025 year running.
Philip, you are muted.
Sorry. Challenge with my network. Sorry. Okay, so SPE, as we all know, is a non-profit association with approximately 1,270,000 members in over 145 countries, which is to engage in exploration and production of oil and gas related energy sources. SPE is a key technical and professional resource providing opportunity to exchange information in person and online events through publications, training, and membership programs. Our mission, practically, as we are all conversant with, is to connect with a global community of engineers, scientists, and related energy professionals to exchange knowledge, innovate, and advance technical and professional competencies regarding exploration, development, and production of oil and its related energy sources to first achieve safe, secure, and sustainable energy future. Next, please. Our vision is to advance the oil and gas producing and related energy communities' ability to meet the world energy demands in a safe, secure, and sustainable manner. The history of Ghana session started in September 19th in 2010, and given approval by SPE International Board, we had our annual technical conference. The past session chairs, as we can see, Albert London, Dominic Ejapon, Fraser Lawson, Atu Edu, Celestina Yaba Kisi, and then Dr. Vincent Opon. And our current chair, as we all know, is Shina also answer. By way of introducing to you the session officers, as you can see on this poster, these are the session officers for the 2023-2024 board year. Our membership for 2023-2024 hovers around 400 for professional membership. We are around 406 as at 2023. And that projects on a monthly basis, as you can see on the slides at the right-hand side. Please, let's move on quickly. Our student membership, as at now, hovers around 1,200 memberships as at now. And then we through in-person and then virtual online meetings. Programs for the past year. As session chair has mentioned, we've had our buys, which happened this year in May, just over there. The theme for it is embracing innovation, redefining the future of oil and gas industry in Africa. And we had the session, the international CEO of SPE joining us. A few slides for you to see what happened at the buys this year. Let's move on quickly. Then we had the session officers workshop during the buys. We had the away day, which took us to Ebri. Then we won, as indicated, we won the regional debate also. Next, please. The awards that we've won are the ones we've displayed in the pictures as we are all smiling. During the buys. Programs. We've had a lot of technical workshops, lectures, or having days ago was that Future of Energy Conference, where we discussed the future of oil and gas and access to affordable energy. Next slides. All right.
James, do you want to take over until, because it seems Philip has an issue with his internet.
Dr. Ravens shortly and asked him to give a section director. Dr. Ravens, hi Ravenson.
No, Philip, I mean, finish your presentation, okay? Just end it. I'll come in later. I'm here.
All right. All right, thank you so much. Am I audible enough? My network is a bit scratchy here.
Yeah, your network is unstable. We couldn't hear you some portions. So I was even asking James to take over if because we couldn't hear you at a point, yes. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, all right. Our programs, our monthly technical programs, as we can all see, we have mostly online for September, October, and then November. Let's move on. We were at the local content conference and exhibition in Takoradi, and we've had an interesting engagement, and we've had to have a side event which seeks to do diversification and youth forum on nurturing tomorrow's leaders in the professionals, the role of young professionals. Dr. Rivenson was the chair for that program. All right, so we have more programs as we go along. James, let me have the next one as you project quickly. My network is a bit. Then distinguished lectures. We had all this at Petroleum Commission. We appreciate their support in granting us access to their facility. The first one was on how oil and gas competencies are shaping the low carbon technologies in the oil and gas industry. Actually survey how to excel in multicultural environment. Let's move on. Then we have our monthly spotlight on young professionals. As monthly spotlight, we throw spotlights on what young professionals are doing in their various organizations in terms of career, volunteering, especially with SPE and any other organization. This also we do monthly, and we'll continue to do. Be looking out for this month's release on spotlights on young professionals. Next, please. All right, ambassadorial lectures. The energy bars are also a few of the programs we've had during the month. Hi, James. Let me have the next. If you can move a bit faster. And then we have key collaborations with other organizations in delivering our mandate for the year. We've had several beach cleaning activities. We've had health work. We've had to do blood donations at some point. All these are some of the collaborations we've had. Next slide. All right, so a few slides when we have to do beach cleaning, do environmental day, as you can see. Yeah. Fifi, I can see you. Anado, yeah, we can see you all. You can see the beach fronts. We've had a couple of engagements. We've had collaborations where young ones were trained to go and volunteer at various conferences as ushers. All these are partnerships we've had. We've had a partnership with Data Camp. We have one with Era of E-Mobility Conference, which was had recently. We have the current one that our session chair just mentioned with Global Petroleum Institute. Next. Are we having the session, the committee chairs to handle this? Ashina?
No, Phil, you'll continue all of that. Or James can help with the rest.
Hello, Shina.
Can you hear
continue?
me?
All right.
Yes, either that or James can help with the rest.
Thank you so much. For diversity, yes, I can hear you. All right, James, would you like to continue?
All right, that's fine. So on our diversity and inclusion front, the vision was to advance the society's commitment to
all right, thank you.
Our diversity and inclusion within the oil and gas community through advocacy and collaboration. So under the year under review, we did well on the diversity and inclusion front. we held in 2023 we held an event called the International Equal Pay Day, and then we also held an event with a survivor sharing the breast cancer, all in a bid to help our women know better. We also had International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and then also we did Inspire Inclusion, investing in women to accelerate progress during the International Women Day. And then we had fantastic speakers on board. Our D&I chair was on board, and then we collaborated with 3 other sections across the globe. On diversity and inclusion as well, we also visited our communities. In this case, we visited a junior high school where we shared with them our diversity and inclusion vision, and we also shared some tips on how to become a better human being or a better woman in future. SPE cares. We live in Ghana. Last year there were floods, artificial floods caused by the Akosombo Dam spillage. As a society, we rallied behind our members, and then we put together a donation. We contributed a lot, and then we went to CTFM, one of the key partners in the relief item, and then we donated what our members donated to them. On this note, I would like to thank all our members for heeding our call when we called them. Student chapters. Currently, we have about eight student chapters, and then the year under review we were able to bring 2 more on board: the Kumasi Technical University student chapter, and then the Takoradi Technical University student chapter. All thanks to the hard work put together by our student liaison officer, championed by our current section chair, Shina Owusu-Ansah. Another year under review also, we had a virtual town hall session where the vision for the new section chair was shared to our student members, and then they imbibed in them. We also held a technical session on how to write impactful technical papers. One of our section directors at Tuedu also visited the various student chapters, starting from KNUST. He went to Takwa, he went to Takrade, and etc. etc. So on this note, we also like to thank our section director at Tuedu for taking time off his busy schedules to visit our student chapters. The year under review also, we held a scholarship section for our student members, those that are graduating. Some are yearning to further their studies. So we also held a scholarship session to also brief them. Just a minute. Let me mute them. Okay. After the COVID, the search for internship has been very, very, very difficult for most of our students in our student chapters. So Ghana Gas graciously accepted to host a virtual internship and field trip where various speakers from different departments within the organization Ghana Gas briefed our students in a 1-week compressed virtual internship. They did really, really, really well, and our thanks go to our board chairperson, Dr. Benjamin Asante of Ghana Gas. The year under review also, we were able to secure field trips for our student chapters from Kumasi to Takrade, where they visited Wayo Engineering, SLB, etc., etc. On this note, we also like to thank our various board chairpersons or board members who have been who, when we call upon, they accept our invitation to open their doors for our student chapters. Thank you very much, SLB and NYU Engineering. Then again, UMAT, University of Mines and Technology, held their 10th anniversary under the year under review. They also held fantastic programs. After we were able to establish Takrade Technical University Students Chapter, they held a luncheon and a fundraising where our members, some of our executives, joined them to launch successfully their chapter, and they were also supposed to raise funds for the start of the chapter. SPE students collaboration. The year under review also, our various student chapters also held various collaborations in Ghana and then outside Ghana. Some few are shown for your review. And then our student chapters also went as far as winning the petrol bowl we organized locally. So somewhere next month, September, they will be flying all the way to Texas to hold or to lock horns with some of the global universities across the world, Kansas University, University of Oklahoma, etc., etc. Then again, one of our student chapter members, Bakwisi from KNUST, was able to clinch the very first place in a datathon organized by the Data Science and Engineering Analytics Technical Section of the Africa region. He went all the way to Lagos to receive his award. On this note, we also like to thank the section chair for facilitating his trip from Kumasi to Lagos for this award. Thank you very much, the section chair. We were also able to sign an MOU with the Ghana Institution of Engineers, where two organizations with similar vision and mission came together so that we can foster sharing of information to advance, particularly the energy industry, through workshop, trainings, and seminars. Our key challenges. Some of our key challenges include we do not have a physical location where our members can visit us and share their ideas, their problems with us, and then we'll also be able to serve them better. One of our key challenges is our financials. So funds to run in-person programs and key conferences are usually very difficult to come by. And then we also find it difficult securing sponsorship for our National Petrol Bowl championships, and then the winners to even participate in the international version of the Petrol Bowl. And then also we have limited spaces for internship opportunities for our continuing students in our students chapters. We also have limited slots for national service placements. And then our members whose membership are lapsing the previous years, sometimes it is very difficult to convince them to reinstate their membership. Also, fresh graduates not renewing their membership after the initial 1 year pre-postgraduation. And then the major one, the changing energy landscape in Ghana, particularly in Ghana. At this stage, I'll pause here and then I'll call on our section director to give his remarks, and then we'll give our awards and recognition. Dr. Everson, over to you, sir. Hello, Dr. Everson, over to you.
Hello, James.
Yes, we can hear you now. Please go on.
With that, what, or you want me to talk about?
No. Give your remarks and then we'll move on to the awards and recognition.
Fantastic. Yeah. So proud to mention awards and recognitions to those deserved and all the nominations that we received. There's one quotation that I found it very, very prominently necessary to note as we move on as a session. And that quote from Helen Keller, and it goes like, "Alone we can do little, together we can do so much." As it stands today, the Ghana session is a go-to session now for all African sessions that I've visited so far. Last week in Namibia, was, the questions I received personally was about how we went about whatever we've done so far, into all the recognitions that we've received from SPE International and all that, and in terms of leadership, all that we have. But all thanks goes to the board, both the advisory board made up of the CEOs and MDs and country reps of SOEs and individual service companies. And we the stands at which SPE Ghana session has been so far. So firstly, I'd like to extend my heartful commendation to all current administration, the legend that we have today in the realms of affairs, Shena Usu, and entire membership, including the professional and non-professional, i.e. the student sessions or chapters. Your commitment to the progress of our session has won my personal approbations countless times. And when we're looking for someone to take off from me, when I was the session chair, I believe the whole world has seen the great things that Shena has done with the session today. And indeed, your commitment to progress of our session has won what we have today. With the years in highlight, under we have witnessed significant growth, indeed, development within the SPE Ghana session, and your dedication and tireless effort has been instrumental in promoting the objectives of our organization and fostering a spirit of collaboration and excellence. It doesn't end there. The level of volunteerism that we have experienced in the past 1 year has been extraordinary. Looking at the SPE buys that was conducted and then exhibited in May. I'm very proud to associate myself with SPE Ghana session because you know what, we were indeed the topic of discussion at the recent SPE International Board meeting in Norway. The entire board was discussing SPE Ghana. How we've made our name so popular on the international map. And I believe all this is because of the kind of volunteers we have from the student level and from the professional level. In addition to this great summit, our capacity for our success. And you and I believe that the partnership with the Global Petroleum Institute will offer invaluable training opportunities to our members, equipping them with the skills and knowledge needed to key areas of oil and gas industry, both technical and commercial. These initiatives have not only enhanced the professional development of our members, but have also contributed to the overall growth of the energy sector in Ghana and beyond. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the current administration of the section for the diligence and unwavering commitment. Indeed, your efforts have been not notified, and we therefore appreciate the hard work and dedication you have shown in advancing the goals of SPE Ghana session. My appreciation goes to the current advisory board made up of the CEOs, like I mentioned initially, to the board chair of the advisory committee, Dr. Benasanti, the I've sat down to make sure that things that we put in place previous year works now and even beyond. So to the incoming officers that I'm sure the board is going to unveil today, I urge you to take full advantage of this opportunity that we've laid behind to serve and promote the growth within the SPE Ghana session. Indeed, your role is crucial in continuing the legacy of excellence and driving our organization forward. Be diligent, I would say, innovate collaborative in all your efforts. Together, we shall elevate the SPE session to greater heights, transcending the borders, making the global sphere. As we find out and usher a new era of leadership, I'm deeply filled with optimism and confidence that we're going to even do extra more. In closing, I'll leave you with a thought. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I have full confidence in the new administration's ability to promote growth and diverse progress within our organization in across Africa. Let us continue to work together, support one another in terms of personality, in terms of session, and strive for excellence in all our endeavors. Thank you, and I look forward to a productive year coming forward. Inspiring meetings and engaging times. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our section director. And then again, I think it is important to note that Ghana, we have something within us. He is the incoming Africa Regional Director for SPE. Let's give it up to him. Let's give it up to him. Let's give it up to him. Thank you very much, our incoming Regional Director, Dr. Reverson Opon. I should think that Sheena should be preparing to take over from him once he's done, or our incoming section chair can do that. Yes.
James, I beg you. I beg you.
Thank you very much. Or your predecessor will do that. All right, I'll leave that to him as well. He also did mention his advisory council or our SPE board of directors. I think we have two of them joining us, and I would like us to appreciate them for joining us. We have the country director for SLB Ghana, Madam Julia, on the call with us. Madam Julia, we appreciate your presence. And then we also have Mrs. Fedias Yamaloquist, also representing Halliburton, joining us for today's call. We really appreciate your presence for today's AGM. Thank you. I'll then move on to the awards and recognitions. So it is in two folds. We actually open and then call for awards for our members, but then there was very low turnout. So I'll plead with all our members. We know you are doing fantastic in your personal line of work and then within your companies, right? Please, when we call for award and recognition, please put in the nominations. We have a committee that will go through, and then they will award you if you meet the certain standards and criteria. On this note, we are grateful to for Professor Richard Amorin for winning the Outstanding Service Award for Petroleum Engineering Faculty. He's a faculty advisor for our chapter in the UMAT, the University of Mines and Technology student chapter. Let's give it up to Professor Richard Amorin. Then again, we also have the Outstanding Young Professional Service Award won by another gentleman from UMAT, now with SLB, Dr. Alexander Ofori-Mensah. Alexander, we really appreciate your commitment with young professionals front of the Society of Technology. Thank you very, very much. We now move on to our standing section committee, to Mr. Derek Clutie for his exceptional leadership and direction for the career guidance committee for the year under review.
No.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to Derek Clutie. And then myself for leading the programs committee successfully within the year under review. I'd like to dedicate this to my able deputy, Mr. Joseph Williamwa, for being my backbone. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Williamwa. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Senior.
The next committee is Mr. Fifi Nyakwotu for his exceptional leadership and direction of the Young Professionals Committee. For the year under review, they really did a lot. They were able to assemble the youth of Africa into Accra, Ghana for the Young Professionals Workshop, as well as the Away Day. Mr. Fifi Nyakuotu, thank you very much for your service to the SPE Ghana section and the Africa at large. Our standing committee also to our communications committee lead, Nicholas Abaka-Eshen. All our designs, all our communication materials that goes out is the person that leads that committee. Thank you very much, Mr. Nicholas. Our section appreciation also goes to our section director and our incoming SPE Africa Regional Director, Dr. Reverson Opon. He actually took the section and then put it on a certain pedestal. All across Africa, they are wondering, Ghana, how did we do it? We owe it partly to our section director and our incoming SPE Africa Regional Director, Dr. Reverson Opon. The session really appreciates you for all your services. We also appreciate our treasurer, Mr. Atidebra of GMPC. He's really done a lot. All our finances, all our programs in person, he leads the charge. And his able deputy, Mr. Daniel Akwoku. Really appreciate them. We also appreciate our DNI section chairs, Madam Rubabat Oseini, Madam Ama Osei Sapon, and then Mr. John Swaston for leading the DNI section for the year under review. We say we thank you very much. Then again, our deputy student liaison officer, Mr. William, our outgoing section, our outgoing communication chair, Mr. Nicholas, and then the deputy programs chair, Mr. Samson Buame. We thank you very much for your services to the section. Wow. Again, our secretariat being handled by Madam Mami Foku Etamfo and then Madam Rahel Ehabo. We thank you very much for your services to the section.
Go and rest for a month and come back.
Then, the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment we've all been waiting for. Who do you think is the incoming section chair? Any takers?
You.
Oh, please feel free. Me asking who?
James.
Oh no, please.
James.
Madam Tracy, Madam Nidra is saying that Derek. Oh wow. Yeah. Any takers? Any takers? Alexander said Fifi. Mr. Benedict Nocte is saying that it is big. Oh, Frida saying Madam James. Wow. Sharon A say James. Christiana say James. Alexander again is saying Fifi. Daniel is saying Nicholas Abaka-Eshen. Okay. Let me not bore you. Let me reveal the next section chair. Yay. Madam Shina Uswansa is handing over to Mr. Derek Cloutier. So Mr. Derek Cloutier is our incoming section chair for the 2024-2025 board year. He is the World Delivery Team Lead for Tally Oil Ghana Limited. Shall I give it up to Mr. Derek Cloutier? Let's all give it up to him. Let's all give it up to him. He will be ably assisted by a crack team of section officers. I'll reveal in the next slide very shortly. So we have Madam Shina Owusu-Ansah serving as the section director, Mr. Derek Cloutier serving as the next section chair, myself being a programs chair, Joseph Williamwa being the deputy programs chair, Alexander Ofoyumensa being also a deputy programs chair, Lawyer Leo Ando being our secretariat chair, Madam Dorothy being our deputy secretariat chair, Frida Ejapoma Mensa being the deputy secretariat chair, Yao Frimpong Kodua Sapon being the membership chair, Daniel Dela Avujivi being the deputy membership chair, Mr. Fifi Nyakuotu being a special projects chair, Obet Talon being the deputy special programs chair, Clement Ano also being the deputy programs chair. We have Mr. Cypran Amankwa being a new treasurer taking over from Atodebra. We have Teddy Jerry Don being a deputy treasurer. Madam Nidra Araba Yeboah being a diversity and inclusion chair, ably assisted by Na Quest, Benedict Norte, and yes, Na Quest and Mr. Benedict Norte. We have Madam Abena Osu Yeboah being a young professionals chair, filling the void filled left behind by Fifi Nyakotu. We have Doron Entry being the deputy young professionals chair, ably assisted also by John Kumsen. We have Derek Kwesio can be a new communication and media chair, ably assisted by Julian Akron and Lisa Gloria Michaels. We also have Philip Banini retaining his position as the student liaison officer, ably assisted by Vincent Amponsa and Isabella Donko. We have Associate Professor Richard Amorin being an academic faculty chair, ably assisted by Dr. Stephen Ej of KNUST. We have Mr. Samuel Stephen Ej being the career guidance and outreach committee chair, being ably assisted by Samuel Tete and Akosia Jambando. Then we have our scholarship chair still being Dr. Yabuachi Ansa, being assisted, ably assisted by Sophia Kwachimafo. Thank you all very much for agreeing to serve as the next section officers for the next board year. I'll leave the floor now for our incoming section chair, Mr. Derek Edem Klute, to give us his remarks for now. Mr. Derek, over to you, sir.
Can you guys all hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you very much. No, James, good job. I can see
Please, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You are the only one who can hear me. I understand.
Derek, this accent is not Ghanaian.
We are all just hearing slangs. Slangs. Hey, Derek, slangs.
Yeah, I can see.
I can hear you. Speak tree.
Oh, my tree is horrible. I see you guys want to give me pressure, but I'll stay in Steve's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you very much. The amazing work yourself and Sheena have done is massive. And having to take over from you two, it's really big. I'm happy and very excited about this. And I'll owe this one to Riverson. I remember when I came back, Riverson was on my neck. Oh, Derek, you need to come and do the work you used to do in Gulf Coast with us. You need to come in and help us do stuff. And I'm very excited and happy I came in, and all the guys I've worked with. It's been excellent. The amount of work that is done by the likes of Sheena, James, thank you very much. You everywhere I go, when I say I'm with SP, everyone asks me, oh, you know James. So you're doing a very good job. Really appreciate it. I'm very happy that I am taking over from a group of individuals who have established a very strong foundation for us that we have to build on. The shoes are big, and as Sheena said, I like what Sheena said. We are not coming in to fill any shoes. We are coming in to create parts ourselves to see what we can do as best as possible for SPE Ghana. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy excited about the opportunity. I want to also thank my other committee heads for agreeing to help us in this journey that we are about to start off from today. There's so much we want to do. I know a lot of you were asking, oh, what's the special project? It's one of the things that we will share with the team as we go on. So Fifi and his team, I've already had a chat with Fifi. Fifi and his team have been given a mandate to take us to the next level. And the projects they're going to be working on to get us to the next level is really exciting. And then we hope and we pray that even as we take on the mantle for this year, we'll do our part, we'll get SPE to where it has to be or where it needs to get to that point. And then when we hand over a year from now, we'll be very happy that we've done our part for SPE Ghana. And as SPE Ghana is like the golden child in the industry now for Africa, we will continue to make that and even make it better for all of us. Sheena, you've left an amazing year's work. I was looking at all the programs we've done, and it's massive. And we want to thank you for that. We want to thank Riverson Celestina. I know how much Celestina has been on my case. I want to thank our board of directors for keeping us from where we were and where we've come to over the years. It's been a very tough but exciting journey. And to the committee heads, thank you very much. I appreciate the work that we are already coming to put in to get us to where we need to get to. And we hope that by the end of the year, we can also say that we've done our part. We've gotten us to the point where we need to get to, and we'll hand over to other guys to also continue from that point on. So I gladly accept this challenge, and then I hope, Riverson, why are you laughing? And then make the most of it, and we will do what we can do for SPE Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our
Thank you so
incoming
much.
section chair, Mr. Derek Clutie. Before we go on, I'd like to acknowledge another section director in the person of Madame Celestina Kisi. Madame Celestina, if you can give us a wave, or you can just unmute and say hello to us. Madame Celestina, a section director. All right, I doubt.
I've chosen to give a wave.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us for today's AGM. We really appreciate your advices and sacrifices for the SPE Ghana section. Last on the list, I foresee this man one day becoming the Africa Regional Director. Shall we invite the Deputy Programs Chair, Mr. Joseph William Wa, to give us the closing remarks? Mr. Joseph, over to you, sir.
Hello, James. Thank you very much. And like I was saying, you've won a popular vote, but not a collegiate one. So sooner rather than later, I'm sure we'll be congratulating you as well for succeeding maybe Derek. So first of all, I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you for making time on your calendars and your busy schedule to join today's meeting. As you're well aware, we are in the midst of a very major shift in terms of the way the energy industry is structured. And SP is at the forefront of ensuring that our industry retains its relevance, not just because we need to relevant, but because it is important. And especially for us here in Africa, and with Ghana championing SPE activities, it's important that we continue to drive the innovations and engagements that we are doing, because there is no doubt that oil and gas will continue to remain a critical part of the energy mix going forward. So it's important that every professional in any sphere that it's either in the industry or impacts the industry is part of what you are doing and is providing necessary support and engagement from us and even towards ourselves. So a big thank you also to all the executives. I think that without the support, Sheena wouldn't have been able to do it. Probably in her quiet time, what she didn't hear was the fact that she will have the men necessary to support her to have a successful. And so a very big thank you to each and every one of the executives. And then we also want to welcome the new board. We want to say welcome to an exciting opportunity for you to also contribute to what has been an explosive growth. You know, if you look at the trajectory that SPE Ghana has gone through, we've seen that now the foundation is established and we are trying to leverage on that to make it even greater than we came to meet it. So thank you also very much for everything, and we look forward to engaging with you and to your support, your time, your efforts, your knowledge, and everything that you bring on board to make SPE Ghana the star, not just of Africa, but of the world. Thank you very much, and we'll keep on engaging with you in the coming days and weeks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Willie Amoa. Let me reiterate that we are active on all social media platforms and on WhatsApp, right? If you have any views or suggestions for any of the section officers, please feel free to slide into the DM of on our social media handles or on WhatsApp. Derek's WhatsApp is open. His course line are also open. Please feel free to reach out to him for any suggestion, for any advice, for any topic you have or you want to discuss with him. My doors are also open, and I also welcome any suggestion from any of you guys. Thank you very much. And just before we go on, if we can all put on our videos for a short virtual what's the name? A short virtual picture for our archives to bring the body to a close. Let's all do this really quick, please. We can all put on our videos.
Papa
Awesome.
Sam, I can see you.
The lovely
Yes.
face.
Hi, Derek. I can see you too.
Hey,
Awesome.
congratulations, congratulations. When you
Congrats,
meet
Derek.
us, speak the Ghana English. Yeah, we understand you better.
Thank you.
Congratulations, boss Derek, my only boss.
Okay, so we go. 3, 2, 1.
SP.
SP. 3, 2, 1. SP.
SP.
3, 2, 1. SP.
SP.
Last one. On that note,
The
thank you very
smiles are
much.
finished. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
Mass are all finished. Mass are all finished. All right,
Thank
Champion
you
Derek.
guys very much. And
Thank you all
wish
very
you-
much.
Thank you all
Thank
very much. We appreciate
And
it.
congratulations once again, Derek.
Congrats.
Sheena, thank
You have to
you.
change from
Thank
Chelsea,
you.
though. But we'll talk about
We'll talk about that later.
Congratulations, Derek.
All right.
And
Thank you,
congrats to all
everyone.
the new people joining us on board